Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark Interloper in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at the Kwanzaa Garage, right where we left off with the trader on the radio. And I got some comments from you guys. We should probably give him an opportunity to tell us about his trades, even though we may not necessarily want to be doing them right now. There could potentially be some good stuff. And apparently we have as long as we want to fulfill those trades, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Pick up. All right, we're going to pick up. Hello?
Can't say I missed you.
Well, it's like I never left. I'm back. So I should ask you about trades. Tell me about trading with you.
Here it is.
Okay, got canned pineapple, cooking oil, flour, Pemmican Bar. Ooh, Pemmican Bar. I've heard about that. We should do that. Pemmican Bar. The recipe. I think that's worth it, guys. 8 cloth. 3 liters of lamp oil. That is a lot of oil. And a car battery. Okay, we are going to do the Pemmican trade. Can we do more than one? It'd be nice if we could do multiple trades. Got salt. What is this? Wolfskin pants, blueprint card, and a wool tube. Let's see if we can do multiple trades. Yeah, so we'll do one of those. There we go. Figured it out. And we'll do... Wait, hold on. Let me see what the recipe is for this, or what he needs. He needs 3 liters lamp oil, 1 car battery, and 8 cloth. Same thing, right? I don't know if we have enough... I don't think we have enough oil for that. We need 6 liters, 2 car batteries, 8 cloth, and a partridge in a pear tree. So I'm going to back out. Let's go end the call.
That's enough for now.
And we're going to go see, first of all, how much oil we have. Pemmican Bar would be really good, actually. So we've got half a liter in there and almost 3.5 liters there. So we could do one trade. And I can hardly see. Let me get out my lantern. Let's see what we have here. So half a liter, half a liter, half a liter, and half a liter. So that's 2 liters. So 3.5 plus another half, right, essentially. So we actually, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. He would be taking our jerry can, though. But I don't think I would really need the wolfskin pants. I don't know. We could always do it later. Let's just, for now, I think maybe we'll do just one trade. We'll do the Pemmican Bar recipe. I think that would be really good. Alright, you there? Sorry to keep bugging you.
The voice on the radio is back.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm up for a trade. We're going to do a trade.
It's not much, but it's what I've got.
Okay, we want the Pemmican Bar recipe. We'll take one of those. We'll do like 5. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do one Pemmican Bar recipe. Accept trade. And that is it. So let's end the call.
Shoving off.
Okay, now is the hard part. I have to decide if I want to try to fulfill that now. You know, run across the ice in the morning, I guess. You know, we're not going to do it tonight. Although we could. Kind of dangerous, though, isn't it? We could run across the ice. No, you know what? I don't even have a car battery, so we got to wait. Let's go to sleep. I know we're tired. We still have the bearskin coat we got to finish up tomorrow, I think, if possible. So yeah, let's go to sleep. Get a drink. And we'll sleep. Okay, guys, we are suffering from the risk of cabin fever. This is sleeping in the inside here is going to increase our risk, but I think it's just too cold to sleep outside, isn't it? If we try sleeping in the car, hold on. Let me just take a look. Where's the exit? Looking out for predators. Okay. Cooked bear meat. We can eat this now. I'm just going to double check. We are level 5 cooking, right? Don't want to get sick again. Okay, we are level 5 cooking. Let's eat this cooked gamey bear meat. These should all be cooked. Ooh, I had actually more meat on my person. It's a good thing I looked. Okay, we're going to get in the car. Ooh. Let's see how cold we are in here. Check the air temperature. So it's -10. I don't think our sleeping bag provides 10 degrees of warmth, does it? Let's try this. So if we go camping, sleeping bag, bed warmth bonus +4. So we will actually take damage if we try to sleep out here. Which is part of the reason why we're trying to make the bearskin coat. So we can actually be warm if we want to sleep outside. You know, stuff like that. So let's go inside, get some sleep. And maybe we'll head across the ice in the morning. I don't know. Okay, let's get a drink. I don't think I really need to sleep for the full time. We really probably need the daylight. So let's wait for the moon. Okay, so it looks like it's midnight. Maybe if we sleep for like 6 hours. Even that might be too much. Let's try 5 hours and see if that brings us to the horizon with the sun just peeking up. So I'll see you guys in 5 hours. Okay, we survived 47 days. It's nice we don't have the parasite anymore. Okay, we do have a little bit of time. I'll sleep just 1 more hour. Gotta wait for the sun just to come up over the edge of the horizon before I can start crafting. Okay, let's get a drink. Alright. Kind of dark. Bumping around in the dark. Here we go. Let's use the workbench, crafting. Bearskin coat. We have 8.9 hours remaining. Let's go for 3 hours. I'm so glad we have the access now to predator meat. We could not do this without that. Okay, I can hear a storm outside. Let's keep going though. I think I need a little bit more water. Grab one of these. Let's see how much water we have. Got 2 liters. Okay, I'll take 1 more. How much coal do we have, by the way? So we have 0 in our inventory. Let's drop these. And I'm going to take these coal. So we could take charcoal. 19 charcoal. That might be a record for me. We had such a long fire last time. We just picked up 19 charcoal. Don't know if we'll ever really have a chance to use it. I mean, I hope we do. That'd be nice. I'll keep actually 2 pieces. There we go. Okay, back to crafting. We'll get a drink. And we'll do a little bit more on the crafting. So we're down to 6 hours. Hold on, sorry, clicked on the wrong thing. Let's do 2 hours here. And maybe it'll be warm enough we can go out on the ice. We need to track down a battery. Need to find a battery somewhere. There's some cars around the garage here. Let's see if we can grab a battery. Ooh, yeah, we got a blizzard. Still gotta watch out for predators. But I might actually look around a little bit. See if we can find a battery. There's a car over here. No battery. Okay, any more cars? I'm gonna shut the hood on that. Oh, we got a battery. Nice. Okay, so I think we have everything we need once the weather clears up.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Get some calories here, some meat. I know we're taking damage, we're cold, but I'm hungry. There we go, got a big piece there. Okay, so maybe it's good we didn't cook.
If at home, warm up soon.
Maybe it's good we didn't cook all that fat into oil, because I think you actually need the fat in order to make pemmican bars. You know what? Having pemmican bars would actually be really handy as we set out from the Kwanzaa garage. Okay, let's drop this battery. I know I'm heavy. Where are you, battery? There we go. Let's put this by the front door. I'm kind of worried about the cloth situation. Didn't he need a bunch of cloth as well? Let's see, we do the trades. Okay, so we need 3 liters of lamp oil, car battery, and 8 cloth. We may have to go into the house, one of the houses here, to harvest 8 pieces of cloth.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So I don't think we have... Oh, we got 6 right here, plus 3. Okay, we got enough, actually. We actually have enough cloth. Nice. Okay, so as long as we have the oil... Let's see. I guess we'll give him the big one. We'll lose out a little bit. I could fill my lantern. That's probably a smart thing to do. Where's my lantern? Sparky, let's go ahead and fill you up. Oh, you know what? You're almost full anyway. If I had more lanterns, I would fill them up as well, but I think we're just gonna have to lose the extra oil. It's not that big a deal. I just feel bad losing the jerry can. It's kind of a cool item. Okay, so we've got a storm. We've got to wait for the storm to pass before we head out. Let's craft a bearskin coat. We got about 4 hours remaining. Let's do 3. Well, you know, let's do 2. Break it up. Okay, storm has passed. Maybe we should just finish it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's just finish. Finish the bearskin coat. Let's be done with it. There we go, guys. We got the bearskin coat. Now, I'm afraid, oh, you know, it's not that bad. I was afraid it'd be a lot higher. Let's put it on. Take a look. New bearskin coat. If it's good enough for the bear, it's good enough for you. Heavy, bulky, but very warm, and one of the toughest things around. You may not run from much, but you may not need to either. So it is heavy, 5 kilos, with a negative 20% to sprint. But we get a bunch of other bonuses. 6 degrees of warmth, wind protection, rain protection, almost 80% waterproofness. Let's go ahead and put this on. See how we look with our new coat. Nice. Okay. And then our other coat underneath, I think we're going to keep the light shell, right? I think is that the right call? Ooh, it actually slows us down. I'm looking at the warmth bonus. So it's probably better to keep the windbreaker, actually. the worn windbreaker for warmth, because it doesn't slow us down. So let's drop this, and we'll wear this. I actually need to fix it. We'll do some repairs, maybe. Let's put it in the locker. Try to maintain the condition a little bit longer. Okay, I think we are good to travel now. Man, that is nice. And you know what? I think there is a chance we can scare away wolves when they see us. The wolves could actually run from us, which is kind of nice. Okay, is there anything we need to leave behind? We got the tools. We don't need those. Our knife is... Oh my gosh, guys. I didn't even realize. Holy crap. I just about ruined our knife. We've got to fix our knife. Hold on. Dang, 9%. That is dangerous. Could have totally ruined our knife there. I'll probably take the whetstone with me. I just want to get it up to where if I have to use it, it's not going to break. It's probably good there, 20%. But I need to do more sharpening on that. Okay, this is firewood. We can drop that book. Dang, I'm so glad I checked. But I should have been paying better attention the whole time. I imagine somebody was screaming at the TV, the screen, or whatever about me breaking my knife there. And you're right, you know, I should have paid better attention to that. Okay, we've got a bunch of torches we don't need here. Oh, hold on. Sorting by weight again. Let's sort by condition. Oh, we've only got 3 good torches. That can't be right. Hold on. Let's do this properly. We're going to pick up all these torches. Hopefully there's a good one in here somewhere. Okay, let's do this right. So now, yeah, we've got plenty of good torches now. So we want to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? 6 good torches. So we'll drop 4 more. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Got 3 sticks, 4 coal. That is the last bit of our coal, by the way. So I want to avoid, if at all possible, I got to avoid using the coal. I think we're good to go. We'll drop one of these because we have our pot, right? There's our pot. Harry our pot. Okay, we'll drop a flare. Actually, you know what? I should keep it. Little voice in my head says I should keep it for some reason, so I'm going to do it. In case a blizzard rolls in, we need 2 torches. Okay, I think we're ready to go, though. Okay, so we got the oil, we got the cloth, we need the battery, and we got the sled to help us get across.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Let's get a drink. I should, you know what? Hold on. I should, to be smart about this, I should eat. Let's make sure our belly is full before we head across the ice. I don't like this wind. Okay, belly is full. I'll take a little bit of water too. And we're heavy.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Okay, and guess what? The wind is blowing right in our face. Temperature is freezing cold, even with our brand new bearskin coat, so you know that's not good. Let's put the battery in the sled. And sorting by weight, you can put the oil and a pry bar. Ooh, maybe the wind's letting up. That'd be nice. Put our lantern. Couple of torches. Alright, good enough. The wind did let up. Nice. Okay, let's get out a torch. A flare, I mean. And the wind direction changed. That's a big help. Okay, this is a bit dangerous coming over this hill. Wind is at our back. That is great. Okay, we're making a run for it, guys. Running across the ice with a battery and some oil. All in the name of Pemmican. Portable food. Should really help us out if we get that. So thank you guys for the comment that we should check. Hold on, I want to see what this is. Is that just a torch? Stone, okay. I do need to keep an eye out for arrows on the ice because we did shoot some wildlife and they ran off with our arrows. Okay, it's hard to see, probably
Getting cold.
Probably hard for you guys to see, but on my left, far to the left, there's a wolf, so I'm going to kind of steer to the right a bit over this way, just to try to avoid attracting attention. And then we'll kind of circle to the left and then back up the side of the island. No sign of the bear at the moment. And we're cold.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Even with our nice new coat, we are freezing cold. Hypothermia is starting to set in. Okay, what is on the ice? Is that just a fire pit? Oh, you know what? I forgot about the wolf we shot. I guess he disappeared, though, because we didn't see him. Here's a wolf, guys. Let's get our arrow back. There's our arrow right there. Okay, wolf, thank you for leveling up my archery. If I wasn't so cold, I might consider harvesting you. That's a relief. We got one of the arrows back. I think there's another wolf out there with an arrow and a deer. So I guess technically we've lost 2 arrows. And I do want to try to craft some more arrows before we go moose hunting. We need to get some more arrows. Okay, I'm going to loop around here. Hopefully this is not too steep to get up. Try to make our way to the top. Now, it'd be nice if tonight there was an Aurora. I think, you know what? I think if we open the box, it does trigger one. So there's a good chance tonight we could complete the quest. I'm going to take the stick. We might need some fuel here. And I'm not going to use my coal unless I have to. Really want to avoid that. There could be some rabbits up here, guys. So I do need to collect some fuel. It's really a shame that the cabin or the house up here does not even have a fireplace indoors. Somehow they got electricity out here, I guess, or maybe it's propane fueled. Okay, I'm gonna look around, see if we can find a rabbit. Oh, I got more coal. Nice. Okay, I know we're taking damage. There's a good chance there's a rabbit here. Is that a rabbit? Thought I saw something. something out on the ice. Ooh, we could go scavenging, actually. Let's get inside. What time is it? Ooh, we gotta hurry and go to the box, I think, actually. Let's take this and this. I'm gonna leave the other stuff for now. Let's just make our way to the lockbox. Drop off these items. We may trigger an Aurora. That would actually be really good. But then we'd have to get back across the ice in order to communicate. So the way this works, I guess, we put the stuff in the box, then we have to go back to the radio and tell him that the trade is ready, and then we have to come all the way back to retrieve the recipe. And I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't the pemmican, because I think we really need that before we set out into the wild. Might just be worth it. Okay, here's our box. So we've got the oil, we've got the cloth. Yeah, I guess transfer all would work, huh? Then we've got the battery. That's everything. Ready trade. I did see stuff out on the ice, and guys, I know I'm taking damage. But I gotta check out what's down here. Could be something good. Like a piece of cedar. I don't know, it's not that great. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should hurry back. Oh, yeah. Aurora is starting. Let me just see what this is. Is that a pallet? Or a locker? Oh, it's a pallet. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back. We gotta try to get back to the camp office. Sorry, not camp office. To the Quonset garage. Man, look how beautiful that is. Really something else. Shoot. So cold. I do need to warm up. Let's grab these sticks. Is that wood too? Alright, we're gonna grab that. Let's get inside.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. What do we want to do about this? Wow, I gotta get back. I might climb in bed just to warm up a little bit. Maybe I'll sleep an hour. Problem is traveling with the Aurora. That is super dangerous. Is it worth sleeping? I mean, we're exhausted, right? It might be worth sleeping. You know, I'm just going to pass time. There we go. It's a shame we can't get the radio over here. It'd be really nice if we could do that. Okay, so we got some water here. I think we just want to go, right? There's nothing else I really need. Let's get a drink. Okay, I do want some coal. And I'll drop some wood here in response, you know, just, I don't know, in kind. Got a little bit of meat there. I do want the cedar back at the Quonset garage. So we're fully exhausted now. Traveling during an Aurora. Gotta watch out for the bear. Okay, so we do have the fishing hut if we have to duck in there. I don't see any predators at the moment. The real hard part is going to be getting into the garage safely. Because I'm afraid it's going to be surrounded with wolves. But yeah, if we can make it back safely, we can use the radio, tell them the trade is ready. We can go to sleep, and then in the morning we can go get the recipe. And doing this traveling, I think, is helping our cabin fever. Just getting out. Doing a little bit of stretching our legs. So my eyes are just constantly scanning the horizon here for predators. It's pretty risky, and our health isn't even full.
I can't feel my hands.
I can see the flashing over there. I guess that's from the signs on the Kwanzaa garage. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So we might want to climb up on these rocks to get a little bit of a vantage point, see if the predators are around.
So cold. Think.
I don't think my flare would actually protect me, right? Maybe I should switch to the bow. I don't think the blue flare has any effect on these Aurora wolves. Is that a wolf? I can't tell, but it looks like there's a wolf under that lamppost. Ooh, this is bad. Is that a wolf? Or is it just my imagination? Is it moving? What is that? I don't want to get close enough to find out. I think it might be a wolf, guys. I'm going to go around. Even though I'm taking more damage, I gotta go around. The rocks provide some safety. Assuming I can get on the rocks. Okay, yeah, I'm taking more damage than I thought I would take as well from the cold. Should have known better, but that's okay. Alright, any wolves? I'll try these other rocks here. Trying to be so careful. You know, I don't hear any wolves howling. Okay, there's a car up here we can duck into if we have to. But I can't run. Oh, this has really got me scared, guys. We can hide in the light. That is some protection if we stay in the light. I think we're okay, though, guys. I haven't heard any wolves. think we made it. Let's get inside. It's nice to see the garage all lit up like that. That's cool.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we made it back safely. Took a lot of damage. Are you there? Hello?
You? Again?
Yeah, we completed the trade.
Moving out.
Okay, be careful. Wonder how the Aurora affects the sea life, you know, like killer whales and stuff. We did see some beach, didn't we? Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's story mode stuff. If you haven't seen the story mode, maybe I shouldn't say anything about that. Okay, so we just need to get some sleep, get some rest. Yeah, I think we're just going to go to sleep. So let's get a drink. Do some healing. I'm going to sleep for 10 hours. We need the health. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. We've survived 48 days. Getting a drink. So I'll check our dream catcher here. Yeah, so last thing I remember last night was talking about killer whales, and so that affected my dreams, and I dreamt that we were out on the ocean on a boat, and the killer whales were attacking the rudder of our boat and disabling it, and left us just drifting out at sea with the ice, and it was freezing cold, and we had no way of steering, just kind of drifting forever. Anyway, I guess apparently the killer whales are actually doing that in real life these days. They are attacking in like organized attacks against boats. That they'll just sit and attack the rudders. It's kind of crazy. I do want to get some breakfast. Got a light fog. We'll fill up. We do need to make a trek across the ice again to retrieve the pemmican recipe.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, I do like to look around just in case there's a chance there might be a moose or something here. Or a bear. Okay, I don't see anything. I do hear crows. What? Oh, is the wolf still there? The wolf is still there. Do we want to take damage to harvest this guy? Shoot, I don't want to get a fire. Wouldn't mind getting the wolf hide. Let's see, how long to just get the hide? 48 minutes, 32 with the knife. 20% condition. I'm going to go for it. Do need to fix this knife. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of cold damage, maybe. There we go. Taking cold damage. Let's get inside.
I've never felt so cold.
Okay, we got the hide. Most important part. Unless you're starving, then it's the meat, right? Let's get this curing. Who knows? We might be able to make the wolfskin pants one of these days, or the coat. You know, the wolfskin coat would actually be really nice under our bearskin coat. That actually would be really nice. Okay, gotta warm up. I wonder. Let's take a look, because there's a bunch of things. Before I leave here, we do need to craft some more arrows. So let's take these.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And look at all these nice deer hides. We could possibly craft some pants or something. I don't know. I don't want to stay here forever. I got some leather. How's our boots? Ooh, boots aren't doing so good. I'm going to take the leather. And our gloves. let's see, our gloves and hat. Gloves are 84%, hat is 75%, so we do need to fix our hat at some point. So I'll take one of those. Let's see if we can fix our hat. Oh, I need a gut? Alright, we're gonna go get a gut. I'll take a few of them. Okay. Actions, repair. It's going to take 27 minutes. Okay. And we made it. 100%. How is our sewing kit condition? 75%. I'm going to drop that and swap it. Actually, it's the best one we have. Okay. We do have the whetstone. I do need to do some sharpening. Let's get our knife back up to decent condition. We'll wait for the temperature to rise. Although it sounds like there might be a storm. Okay, 5% on the whetstone. This might be our last sharpening. And it broke. Okay. But we got our knife back up to 75%. I'll grab one of these for on the go. We can drop that. Actually, we should probably just put it in a locker and it will disappear, I think. I'll sort by condition. There we go. If we transfer it, yep, just disappears. Looks like we need to fix our hacksaw at some point. And how about our hatchet? 89%. You know what? I'm going to leave the whetstones here because we are coming back. I don't want the extra weight. I can drop these. Oh, you know what? We need to... I was going to make some arrows, wasn't I? Arrow shafts. It's going to take 39 minutes. You know... I should probably check the weather first. Alright, let's do this properly. Where are those whetstones? I'll drop these. Put the guts back. I'll keep the leather because we do need to fix our shoes. Is there anything else we need to leave? I think we're good. Man, I don't like that we're down to 5 cattails. Oh, we can drop the cedar. Okay, yeah, let's leave the cedar here. And we'll drop some of the coal. That will keep 4 pieces. Let's go see what the weather looks like. Ooh, it actually looks pretty nice. You know, I'm going to get a torch out instead. A flare, I mean. So we only have 2 arrows going down on the cold meter instead of 3. So I guess that's a benefit of the coat, maybe? Alright, it's a beautiful day. And we've got the wind at our back. What more could we ask for, right? Feels good to be rested enough that I can actually run if we have to. There's critters out on the ice, but I can't quite see what they are. I think they're wolves. We might actually have deer over there. But guys, I have my mind set. I really want to get out of here. I know it probably doesn't seem like it, because I keep doing side quests like getting the pemmican recipe, but I really don't want to stick around more than I have to. On the other hand, I feel like we do have to take care of some things, like getting the bear coat crafted and getting this pemmican recipe. I think it really does do a lot for our health situation, our chances of survival. Need to get the arrows. You know, I guess I don't really have to craft the arrows. We could just take the materials with us and leave. Make our way into Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley is going to be our next stop on the way to Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon. No sign of the bear, so I guess that's good. And we stayed warm for the whole trip. Maybe we could do some beach combing. I know there's salt over here. We'll sneak around the backside because we are warm. And we do need to get to the little locker around the backside here. Where's the salt? Oh, here it is. Here's the salt deposit. Is there even anything here today? May as well grab this. It's a pretty good amount of salt.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we'll make our way around the backside. See if there's any loot to be had on the ocean. I'm going to kind of walk wide here just in case the bear is in the vicinity. Does he come around the backside? Don't know if he does. Okay, we're going to check. See if there's anything washed up on the beach here. You guys remember when I fell through the ice? The very beginning of the survival run. That was crazy. Don't want to repeat that if I can avoid it. Wonder if we'll see the trader's footprints in the snow. Looks like he's pretty careful. Okay, we got the Pemmican Bar recipe. Nice. Let's go back. I'm going to swing wide around the island though, but I do want to check the ice. We'll make our way back to the Kwanzaa garage. Can see some crows up ahead. There's something on the ice over here. A little bit of fish wouldn't be bad. Just have to make sure I don't get thin ice. I don't want to fall through the ice. And back away carefully. Is there anything else on the ice? There's something over there. Might be a canoe or something. Could be some good loot over here. Got a boat. Okay, overturned boat. There's something on the ice right there. Whoa, this looks dangerous. Okay, we got a floating fish. I've heard of flying fish.
I can barely walk with this much
Okay,
gear.
those are chunky fish. I'm gonna drop them right here. There's something on the ice over here. What is that? A locker, maybe? Yeah, guys, I can't resist a good beachcombing if I see stuff. Oh, this is so dangerous. No, 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 no. Is this a trap? That's a trap. Oh, you guys are mean. It's a trap. Okay, we'll drop the fish here. And I think I'm ready to go back. Okay, let's head back. You know what? We could get a fire started with this light. Let's get a fire started on this side. Use the mag lens, get a free torch, and we could cook these fish. Get a little vitamin C, some calories, some oil.
That didn't work.
That's okay, you'll try it again. May as well take advantage of a free fire. We can warm up, get some tea.
Come on, little fire. Come
Get a
on.
torch lit for safe passage across the ice. Alright, come on, fire. Nice.
Perfect.
Add some sticks. And we got that cedar wood.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Let's
here.
put a pot down. Let's go get the other fish I dropped. I can tell those fish are fat and heavy. Slows me down. Okay, we're gonna get warm by the fire. I'm gonna prepare some tea. Do we have roast hips? No, we don't. Okay. But I do have... I've got these guys here. Birch bark. Okay. I think we'll just wait here then. We'll pass some time. There's really nothing else. Wait, I could repair something, right? How long does it take to repair stuff? Where's my clothing? That's going to take 27 minutes. All right, let's try that. Okay, I think it worked, right? Let's eat this. Got a little bit of oil from that too.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's see. Let's cook that one in the pot. Put you on the rocks. We've got an hour left on the fire. Slowly warming up. Since we have an hour, hold on. 32. No. It's only about a half hour. Okay. What can we repair in a half hour? Actually, I don't think we have any cloth left. We got our leather, though. I'm afraid it's going to take a long time to fix, though. Oh, no. 27 minutes. Let's try it. Nice. 100% conditioned boots again. Okay, that is cooked. That is cooked. These are done. We didn't quite warm up the way I'd wanted. Actually, I'm going to drop the smelly stuff until we're ready to go. Hold on. Let's put one of these teas in our thermos. There we go. I guess we could drink one of the other teas. Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. Could drink this.
Not sure I can carry much more.
And then we're gonna head back. So that's good. We got some vitamin C, calories, delicious fish out of that. Since we're level 5 cooking, everything tastes delicious now. It's probably the best benefit, right? Now things actually taste good. Rotten dog food actually tastes good now because we're just that good of a cook. I was trying to decide if I want to use the sled, but I think as long as we can still jog a little bit, I think we're okay. Okay, that worked out pretty good. When we get back to the Quonset garage, I want to check out this recipe, find out what we need. This is my first time getting pemmican recipe. So I'm looking forward to making pemmican. And I think we can use the fat we have. I know that is one of the ingredients in real pemmican. And I believe this is going to allow us to travel with meat without being smelly. So that'll be good. I can see wolves on the ice. I'm guessing they're coming towards me because, I mean, I've got this delicious fish. I think I need to head that direction more. We're going to head straight towards the wolves. Take advantage of the calm weather if I can. Yeah, we got a pack of wolves right there. Do a little bit of jogging. So, oh yeah, he's coming. Okay. He is coming. That's going to be a little annoying getting around these guys. But hey, we got a free fire. Let's make sure our torch doesn't go out here. Oh wow, got a beautiful sunset. All right, so we're almost there. Just have to hope there's not a bear. And then the question is, do we want to stick around and craft some additional items? Or make a run for it? Alright, no bears, please. No bears. Don't hear any bears. Don't see any bears. Okay, I'm going to call that a success. Successful retrieval of the pemmican recipe. And a little bit of beachcombing. We got some fish. Got a free fire.
drop any of this gear.
Okay. I may want to get a fire started here. Let's take a look at this recipe. If I can figure out how to do that. I'm kind of worried about my fire going out. Maybe I should start a fire. I'm kind of worried about the torch going out, I should say. Let's start a fire. Use a stick. I couldn't quite figure out where the recipe was, but I'll take a look here in a minute.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, we got the fire. Let's add some fuel here. Let's place our pot. We could do water. Okay, got 27 minutes. I think I will add a fur. Oh, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I'm going to do it. I hate to use the coal. Okay, let's throw this. And then, see if I can figure out the recipe. Where do they keep recipes? Is that... Here we go. Okay, recipe. Let's look for pemmican. Pemmican bar. There we go. Ingredients. We need cured meat. Ooh. We probably need the salting box for that, don't we? Dang it. Okay, it's good to know though. We need to go to Ash Canyon and get the woodworking tools so we can make a curing box for the meat. And then we use rose hips and animal fat and salt. Okay. Oh, speaking of salt, we can drop our salt that we got. Okay, so one more reason to get to the top of Ash Canyon is to get those woodworking tools. Got a very nice supply of salt for when we finally do get everything that we need. All right. I think we're going to go to bed here soon. Pretty tired. It's not really anything I need to cook. Don't have any rose hips. I will do some birch bark to replace what we just used. I'll cook 2 things of birch bark. Okay, and then we'll do maybe a liter of water. That should... Actually, we could do a liter and a half. Let's do a liter and a half. Yeah. Let's try this again. I'm going to do a liter and a half of that. And then the bad water. The bad water I'm going to put in the corner. At some point I will cook up this bad water, but for now we're just going to drop it. Let's put out our torch. Okay, I do have the meat. I should probably drop outside. Just checking for tomorrow when we set out, making sure we have everything we need. It's nice we got our shoes fixed. We got some clothing items repaired. At some point I do need to harvest more cloth, I think. So we're completely out of cloth. Okay, so here's a question. When we set out, do we want to take the tip-ups? I think we should have 2 tip-ups, and maybe I'll swap them for the better quality ones. I don't think we need 6 birch saplings. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out in the morning, I think. Is there anything we need to do before we go to bed? Any repairs? By the way, what's our sewing kit looking like? It was getting pretty low, wasn't it? It's 65%. We need to fix up our underwear. Let's grab these and the shirt. I'm going to harvest these. And then let's see if we can fix these. Okay, 100%. That's going to help with our warmth. Looks like the hat needs to be repaired as well. Let's harvest this. Are you back on the radio? Water's done. Okay. Got 15 minutes. Guess we could try to do half a liter. It's probably not enough time. Let's add a stick. We could go talk to... Man, look at that. Humidity when the lights come on. It's just really makes the humidity in here kind of brighten up. Okay, okay. Let's see what kind of trades you have.
Got more for me?
Yeah. Did you like the last trade? That worked out pretty good, didn't it?
This is my stash.
Okay, chemical boots. Ooh, that's interesting. Chemical boots. With outstanding waterproofness, these boots are ideal for damp underground conditions, resistant to toxic chemicals and pollution. Is that a foreshadowing? I know there's a zone of contamination that eventually we want to check out. Ooh, he wants coal and cloth and lamp oil. That's not too expensive. We might go for that. And then wolfskin blueprint. Oh, do I want to do this trade? Guys, I'm not going to fulfill this anytime soon. Maybe we'll just do the boots. I don't know. Would be nice to get the wolfskin pants. Another car battery, 8 cloth, 3 lamp oil. We could probably pull that off. So that's another 3 plus 2. That's 5 liters of lamp oil. Pinnacle peaches. Now the marine flare's kind of nice as well. But it's expensive. Man, that is expensive. I want to get matches if I can. That would be better. Okay, maybe I'll just do the chemical boots. I don't know. I kind of want the wolfskin pants as well. Let's just do the boots for now. If we come back here, we'll have plenty of opportunities to do more trades. We'll just do the boots, I guess. 2 lamp oil, 4 coal, 5 cloth. Yeah, that should be doable. We'll accept the trade. Okay.
That'll do it.
It'll be a while. Be patient. It's going to be a long time before we complete that trade. Okay, let's see. 13 minutes. Oh, the water finished. That was kind of cool. I wonder... That was kind of weird. Like, I thought the fire would burn out. Alright, well, let's take a torch before it completely goes out. I should probably eat some of this fish and then drop the rest. We'll sort by weight. I'll eat the small pieces first. And that's good right there. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, we are full. Let's go to bed. Let's get a drink. We got 5 liters of water. Nice. All right, let's sleep for 10 hours, I guess. Get rested up. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. We've survived 49 days. Looks like we have cabin fever. Let's take a look. Cabin fever. Yep. We have full cabin fever, guys. Means we cannot pass time. Let's see what it says. You've been indoors so long you feel like the walls are closing in. You'll be unable to sleep indoors for 24 hours. So we're going to have to find somewhere to sleep outside. Probably with a fire, I would imagine. Yeah, and we also can't pass time. But look at our health bar. Hey, our old friend, our health bar is back. Pretty nice. Okay,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
we've got some decisions to make today. What we want to craft up. Leave a comment, guys. I want to know from you what you think. Should we craft up anything with these items here? Sort alphabetically. So we've got all these deer hides. We've got all these guts, rabbit pelts, wolf pelts. I do want to take these before I forget. Let's take a couple tip-ups. Yeah, let me know if you think we should craft any particular item, including arrows, arrow shafts, before we head out, or if you think we should just go, make a run for it. Anyway, guys, if you've made it this far into the episode, I do want to say thank you so much for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button. I'd love to hear from you if you want to leave a comment. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.
Thank you.